Crime is a persistent and complex issue that affects societies worldwide. While crime rates can fluctuate over time and can be influenced by various social, economic, and political factors, some countries have consistently ranked among the top in terms of crime rates. Here we bring the top 10 countries with the highest crime rates in the world. From South America to Africa and the Caribbean, these countries are facing a range of criminal activities. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe Tripstergram and ring the bell for our latest videos. Number 10. United States of America. The unfortunate circumstances that most Americans strong-arm and stump down on offender authorities would face are that, in the majority of cases, as they are en route to preventing one crime from happening, another crime would be happening at that moment, which puts them in a difficult decision as to which one to stop first. The population of American civilians, which includes criminals as well, is more than the number of authorities who are legally able to address and deal with the crime that is done on a daily basis. The citizens prevail in this situation because the majority governs. Every year, millions of crimes in the United States are recorded, including nearly every felony known to man. These crimes are perpetrated every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, and every month, meaning that the criminal activity in the country never stops. Even with the greatest special forces, the most highly trained police, and the implementation of their crime prevention techniques, along with the use of violent force when necessary, crime never stops. Number 9. Brazil. Brazil has one of the highest crime rates in the world, with high levels of violent crime, including homicides, robberies, and assaults. The country also has a high incidence of organized crime, drug trafficking, and police corruption. The country has been considered as having the 9th highest crime rate in the world, with an alarming rates of violent crimes. Crime rate pegged at 67.49%. The country has maintained the negative reputation of being one of the most crime-infested countries in the world. Number 8. El Salvador. El Salvador has one of the highest murder rates in the world, with a particularly high incidence of gang-related violence. The country also struggles with high levels of drug trafficking and other forms of organized crime. The crime rate in El Salvador, based on its crime rate and statistics for the year 2019, was 37.16%, though currently pegged at 67.79%, and an estimated number of 60,000 youths belonging to gangs. The country remains one of the countries with the highest crime rate in the world. Number 7. Guyana. Guyana, a country on South America's North Atlantic coast, is defined by its dense rainforest. Violent crimes such as murder, rape, and robbery characterize the country's social structure. Guyana in 2013 reported a homicide rate of about 20.4 per 100,000 people, making it the country with the 4th highest murder rate in South America. Guyana pegs her crime rate at 68.74%. Number 6. Trinidad and Tobago. This island is a dual-island Caribbean nation near Venezuela. According to the official police statistics, the country recorded the 2nd highest number of murders in the country's history, with crime rate in the country at about 71.63%, including violent crimes. It is considered one of the most crime-infested in the world. Number 5. Honduras. Honduras is a Central American country with Caribbean Sea coastlines to the north and the Pacific Ocean to the south. Honduras' crime rate has been pegged at 74.54% and has been attributed to national security challenge as well as administrative failure. When compared to other countries around the world, this country remains one of the most violent countries in the world, with a homicide rate of 44.7 per 100,000 as recorded in 2019. Number 4. Afghanistan. With the crime rate at 6.66% in 2018 out of every 100,000 persons, Afghanistan is one of the countries with the highest crime rate in the world, pegging crime rate in the country at 76.31%. Crimes in the country has been attributed to several factors such as unemployment and poverty level. Some of the prevalent crimes in the country includes corruption, pilfering, contract killings or assassinations, bombings, kidnapping, drug trafficking, theft, as well as assault. Number 3. South Africa. South Africa has also been listed as one of the countries with high rate of criminal acts. It pegs their crime rate at 76.86%. Crimes in the country has greatly been attributed to uneven delivery of public services, poverty, and wealth disparity. These has led to both violent and non-violent crimes. There's equally institutional crimes as recorded by a survey conducted in 2019 by Global Corruption Barometer Africa, which suggested that the country's police service is seen as the most corrupt institution in the country. With the emergence of xenophobic violence in South Africa, it recorded a spiking rise in crimes. Number 2. Papua New Guinea. With crime in New Guinea pegged at about 80.79%, the largest country in the South Pacific region had experienced levels of crimes and criminal acts, ranging from violent and non-violent crimes and contributing to it being one of the countries with the highest crime rates in the world. Crimes in the country has been recorded as being influenced by socio-economic tendencies and backwardness. Poverty and unemployment has also been factored as part of the key factors. Engineering crimes as much as political instabilities and mismanagement of public funds. Number 1. Venezuela. Venezuela is considered one of the countries with highest crime rate in the world, with widespread of violent crimes, such as murder and kidnapping being on the increase annually. Based on the United Nations report in 2014, they attributed crimes in Venezuela to the poor political and economic structure in the country, of which at that time, the country had the second highest murder rate in the world. During the time of Hugo Chavez as the country's president, the level of crime rose significantly as a result of the institutional instability of his Bolivarian system of government that witnessed severe inequality as well as underfunding of the police resources, culminating into system failure. With murder rate at over 55%, Venezuela is considered one of the countries in the world with the highest crime rate. Comment down below which country you haven't heard before. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.